All options are open. That's Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's warning to Palestinian militants after a deadly terror attack in the West Bank.
Well, Israel is on the brink of a full-scale military operation following 2 days of violence in the area. As Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl reports, their aim is to root out the growing entrenchment of terror groups in the territory also known as biblical Judea and Samaria.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says all options are on the table after 2 terrorists murdered 4 Israelis in Samaria, also known as the West Bank.
I want to tell all those who seek to harm us, all options are open. We'll continue to fight terror with all our might, and we will win.
One of the terrorists was killed by an armed civilian, and the second fled and was later killed by security forces as he resisted arrest. Hamas and Islamic Jihad praised the attack, and Hamas claimed the assailants as its own, but stopped short of claiming responsibility for the attack. The violence prompted calls for more aggressive military measures against terrorists in northern Samaria.
Now is the time for a military operation in Judea and Samaria to return to targeted assassinations from the air, take down buildings, set up roadblocks, deport Palestinian terrorists, and pass the second and third readings of the law to impose the death penalty on terrorists.
I call on our Prime Minister to allow the IDF and the security services to attack the terrorists and return security to the citizens of Judea and Samaria.
In response to the murders, a group of Jewish Israelis rampaged through several Palestinian towns, setting cars and fields on fire and vandalizing homes. They were stopped by Israeli security forces. Tensions were already high after a major battle in the Palestinian Authority city of Jenin a day earlier. Palestinian militants attacked Israeli troops after they arrested 2 wanted men there. 5 Israeli security personnel were wounded and 7 Palestinians killed in the ensuing battle. To extract its troops, Israel used an attack helicopter in the West Bank for the first time in 20 years. Following that incident, Netanyahu said Israel was striking terrorists with strength and determination. Hamas and Islamic Jihad are promising to continue the attacks. For Israel, the question isn't how to deal with the accelerated violence, but how to stop it before it happens. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Thank you, Julie. And as she noted, there was already great tension in the region before these terrorists murdered 4 innocent people. And when you think that Israel had to use an attack helicopter to withdraw troops in the West Bank, first time in 20 years, it's obviously a very volatile situation. And while Israel's military is being called upon to pursue aggressive action, we pray for the people in that region. In the last 18 months or so, over 100 Palestinians, couple dozen Israelis have been killed because of these conflicts. So please keep that entire region in prayer.